points to note when applying equation of uniform motion. These points are very important so that you know how these things are applied. The first point to note is when an object moves or accelerates from rest, its initial velocity u equals to 0. So when a body or an object, anything is not moving, that's it at rest. It's at rest, it's just stationary. You understand? At that point, you can say that its initial velocity is what? 0. You know, when a body is not moving, that means it has no velocity, it has no speed. So if you are to begin from that time to count, its initial velocity will be equals to 0. Now we look at the second point. When a body comes to rest or stops, its final velocity v equals to 0. So if a body is already in motion, that means it has velocity. Now when that body stops or comes to rest, that means it no longer has velocity, because velocity is what? Change in displacement with respect to time. So when a body is no longer moving, that means it's not changing position again, it's not changing displacement again. So at that point, the final velocity equals to what? 0. Now, number three is when a body's velocity is constant or not changing, its acceleration a equals to 0. You know that acceleration means what? The rate of change of velocity. So if this velocity is not changing, that means there will be no acceleration. Take for instance, if the final velocity was 4 meter per second, and initial velocity is also 4 meter per second, that will be 4 minus 4. No matter what the time is, 4 minus 4 is 0. That will be 0 over t, which equals to 0. So if the velocity of a body or an object is constant, if it has a constant velocity, the acceleration will be 0, because acceleration means change in velocity. So that means the velocity is not changing, that means the acceleration will be 0. So that's the three things you have to take notes before attempting questions with respect to uniform motion.